Have you ever wanted to be up to date with what is happening in your city or look for alternative sources of information about a past event? Urban Data Timeline is an application, optimized for both mobile and desktop devices, that allows users to get information about their smart city for a given past date. The app combines data from various sources and allows the user to browse and compare tweets based on a hashtag or specific tweet terms. To obtain information about busy venues in an area of a city, finding train stations within a radius of a specific location and get information about delayed trains. The mobile version of the app allows users to access it via the browser on their smartphone, so it is available when they are outside or traveling. The input fields are the same as the desktop version but optimized for mobile screens. Some of the target users of the application are researchers. With the constantly developing technology, they begin to pay more and more attention to social media and its role in the contemporary society. The transition from mainstream to social media, the role of social media in day-to-day interactions and the change it brings to the ways in which the society works are a main focus of many contemporary social research. Of course, most social science researchers would prefer secondary data analysis, for the convenience and time saving it provides you with. However, as we know, primary data, in comparison to secondary, is better in that the data is collected for a particular research and tends to be more suitable for the particular research question. That is how Urban Data Timeline is suitable for your research. First, it allows you to collect primary data suitable for your research question. Secondly, it provides you with a sufficiently large sample size, which increases the external validity of the research, hence its generalizability. Finally, it does not require any specific advanced computing skills, but provides you with otherwise hard-to-approach data. Here is an example. Say, you are interested in the recent referendum for the Scottish independence. Theory suggests that the mainstream coverage of the referendum was mainly focused on the No campaign, whereas the social media on the Yes campaign. How can we test that? We can use a content analysis of the mainstream coverage and see whether they actually covered the No campaign significantly more often than the Yes. But how are we going to collect our data for the social media coverage? A few clicks on the Urban Data Timeline, and you are presented with a sufficient amount of information about what was posted in Twitter for the referendum. You can choose a particular date or a period you are interested in. Also, if you want to broaden your sample, the software presents you with similar tags to the one you initially typed in and see how they were used. If that is not enough, the Urban Data Timeline presents you with a bar graph that either illustrates the variable you are interested in, or a comparison between two. I guess now you are wondering how this data can be ethically collected from such a large sample? Well, that's the benefit of social media research. By signing up to a particular social media platform, the participants agree that any content they post no longer belongs to them, but is rather publicly available. To conclude, the Urban Data Timeline is an easy way to collect a large amount of data for the social media coverage, without restricting you with any ethical guidelines. It does not require any advanced computing skills, but for a few minutes provides you with various kinds of data you may be interested in and aims to help you broaden your search. However, the application is not only developed to satisfy the needs of researchers. People, like citizens, can also make use of it. Let's say you want to know a place close to you that has a very high attendance. The app makes use of the Busy Venues API provided by the Urban Big Data Center and the School of Computing Science at the University of Glasgow. It gets the user's current location or allows the user to input a specific location and visualizes the venues nearby. There is the option of getting the timeline of specific venue that will show its check-ins throughout the day. Furthermore, if the venue has a Twitter account, tweets fetched directly from that account are displayed.